Hello again, it's Yans. It's me, Teacher Sha. So in this video, we will going to discuss scientific notation and unit conversion. So in this video, we were going to explain what is scientific notation, express scientific notation into numbers and vice versa, also convert units from another unit. So are you now ready? Let's go. So first, what is scientific notation? Scientific notation, it is used to express a very large number and a very small numbers. Okay, so it expressed in the form of a times 10 raised to n, where a and n is an integer, but n, it is the exponent. Okay. Okay, always remember that when n is positive, we have relatively big number. But when n is negative, we have relatively small numbers. Okay, so we have here the example 23 times 10 raised to positive 2. 23 is an integer and 2 is the exponent. So when the exponent is positive again, it is large number, and when the exponent is a small number, it is negative in sign. Okay? Let's try this. Okay, we have 2.3 times 10 raised to positive 1, 4 times 10 raised to negative 4, 8 times 10 raised to positive 11, and we are going to express the scientific notations into numbers. Okay, so the first one is 2.3 times 10 raised to positive 1. I know that you are very familiar with expressing scientific notation into numbers kasi grade 7 pa lang po tinuturo na to. But since kailangan natin to sa physics, imagine grade 7, grade 12 na kayo, alam kong kalimot nyo na rin to. Okay, so kung may makakaalala man yan, bilang lang yan. Di ba, Nipay? Okay, so we have 23. Why 23 class? Kasi meron tayo ditong i-move. May decimal point tayo. Asan yung decimal point? The decimal point is between 2 and 3. Then the exponent is positive 1. When the exponent is positive, you are going to move decimal place to what? To the right or to the left? Okay, very good. To the right. Okay, so this is the decimal point, 2.3. Move one decimal place to the right. So we have 23. So this one, this is the decimal point. We have 2.3. Since we have one only, one exponent, so one place lang po ang i-move natin to the right. So 1. So that's why, kung nandito na yung decimal point niya, 2.3 times 10 raised to positive 1, meron tayong makukuhang 23. Nagigets po ba? Okay, very good. Next. What about this one? We have 4 times 10 raised to negative 4. Negative. Okay. So, ilan kaya? We are going to move 4 decimal places to the right or to the left? To the left. Okay. So, meron tayo ditong 4. Nandito ang decimal point ng 4. So, 4 decimal places, move 4 decimal places to the left. So, we have here, what? 0.0004. Okay, kasi ito siya. So, from this point, we are going to move 4 decimal places. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why we have 0.0004. Okay. Next, we have 8 times 10 raised to 11. Okay, so positive. Saan nga mag-move? 11 decimal places. Tama ba? 11 places to the right. Very good. That's why we have 80000000000. So, kung sasabihin natin to, we have 80 billions. Okay, sana meron tayo niyan, di ba? Okay. So, you can answer now. More exercises and activities on your module. Let's start again for another topic, which is the conversion of units. Now, we have the metric system. Okay, this metric system class, it is used in conversion of units. So as you can see, we have the prefixes, symbols, and of course the 10th power. Okay, so this prefixes rather, it is used to determine whether the value is higher or lower. Okay, for the higher value, we have the exa, peta, tera, giga, mega, kilo, hecto, and deca. So we have also the symbols and of course the exponent. Okay, so as you can see, the exponent from deca, we have 1, 2, 3, then the rest, it is divisible by 3. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, then 18. Next is we have also the metric system or the prefixes used for the smaller value. So we have the deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, pico, femto, and atto. Okay. Okay, alam kong mas madali niyong ma-memorize or ma-familiarize ang isang bagay kapag isa siyang kanta. Tama po ba? Yung when I look at you nga, kakalabas lang sa TikTok, ngayon memorize niyo na. That's why class, etong mga prefixes, lalagyan natin siya ng tono para ma-memorize niyo din siya, para ma-familiarize niyo din siya. Okay, so are you familiar with Leron-Leron Sinta? Of course, kasi kinder pa lang po tayo, tinuturo na yan. Patay naman yung mga magulang nyo, bata pa lang kayo, naririnig nyo na yan sa kanilang kinakanta. So now, are you ready for our song? Okay, so we have... Okay, kapag mataas, eksapeta, tera, giga, mega, kilo, hekto at deka. Kapag mababa, desi, centi, milli, micro, nano, pico, femto at ato. Okay, sige, sabayan niyo ako. 1, 2, 3, go. Kapag mataas, eksapeta, tera, giga, mega, kilo, hekto at deka. Kapag mababa, desi, centi, milli, micro, nano, pico, femto at ato. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have now how to use this conversion table or the metric system. Okay, so we have here that 1 meter is how many kilometer and 1 kilometer is how many meters. So we have kilo. Okay, kilo. The prefix kilo, how many, what is the exponent for prefix kilo? So 10 raised to x. So ano nga ba yung exponent ni kilo? Okay, so we have here that kilo is 10 raised to positive 3. So yun yung nakukuha natin sa metric system na ginagamit natin. Yung kilo doon, ang exponent niya is the positive 3. Okay, so think which of them is higher, 1 meter or 1 kilometer. So meron naman tayo ditong 1 meter is how many kilometer. Yun yung tanong sa atin kanina. Okay, yung kilo, meron tayong exponent na 3. Ngayon, sa dalawang dito, si meter and kilometer, sino ang mas mataas? Si meter or si kilometer? Sabi ko nga, yung prefixes, ma-identify natin yung value kung mataas or kung mababa, gamit po yung mga prefixes. Tama po ba? Okay, so we have kilo. How many meter is in kilometer? Okay. 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to negative 3 kilometer. O hala nga yan, ma'am, bakit po kanina positive 3? Ngayon, bakit po naging negative 3 na? Naging negative 3 siya kasi sabi nga dun sa taas, think which of them is higher, 1 meter or 1 kilometer. Sige, tingnan natin kung bakit naging negative 3 siya. Okay, sabi dyan, if the unit is higher on the right side, use negative sign exponent. Right side, okay. Right side class, okay, yung nandito. Yung nandito, we have the kilometer, okay. Ngayon, sino yung mas mataas? Nga, si meter or si kilometer? Of course, mas mataas si kilometer. At saan po nakalagay si kilometer? Sa left side or sa right side? Okay, very good. Nasa right side po siya. Therefore, dahil nasa right side po siya, sabi dyan, higher po, kapag higher ang nasa right side, gagamit tayo ng anong sign? Okay, negative sign. Kaya meron tayo dyan, 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to negative 3 kilometer. Okay, naintindihan po ba? Next, we have, what about kapag binaliktad na natin sila? 1 kilometer is how many meter naman? Okay, kung kanina 1 meter to kilometer, ngayon kilometer to meter. Okay, so 1 kilometer is equal to 10 raised to 3, positive yung 3 natin or yung exponent natin, meter. Okay, bakit naging positive siya? Okay, if the unit is higher on the left side, use positive sign exponent. Higher yung nasa left side, positive exponent. Kanina, kapag nasa right side ang mas mataas, anong gagamitin na sign? Negative. Kapag nasa left side naman, positive. Okay, very good. Okay, let's have another example. 55 nanometer, we are going to convert it to kilometer. Okay, so ito medyo complex na siya kasi yung standard unit of measurement na meter, wala po dyan. Kasi yung nanometer and kilometer, pareho silang converted. Tama po ba? Meron parehong prefixes. So, enable us to convert this nanometer to kilometer, kailangan pa rin nating alamin yung yung standard unit of measurement. So, dyan sa dalawa, ano yung standard unit of measurement? Sa nanometer and kilometer. Okay, the standard unit of measurement is meter. And this is the standard unit for what quantity? Pinag-aralan natin yan. Very good. It is for the length. Okay, so write the given. We have here the given. 1 nanometer is equal to 10 raised to negative 9 meter. And 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to negative 3 kilometer. Saan niya nakuha? Dun po sa metric system natin. Okay, for the next slide, nandito po yung computations niya.
Okay, let's have another example for conversion of units. For example, we have 55 nanometer is equal to how many kilometer? So first, write the given. Given can be obtained using the metric system or the table of prefixes used in metric system. So this time, we have 1 nanometer is how many meter? Okay, so kung makikita natin that the prefix nano, meron siyang exponent na positive 9. But this time, since mas malaki yung nasa left side, ay right side, mas malaki si meter kaysa kay nanometer, we are going to use 10 raised to negative 9. Use negative sign kasi mas malaki yung nasa right side. Okay. Next, we have 1 meter is how many kilometer. So, titingnan nyo ulit yung prefix na kilometer, kilo. Okay, yung kilo doon, we have 3 as the exponent. Ngayon, alin ulit yung mas malaki dito? Si meter or si kilometer? Since mas malaki po si kilometer, we are going to use again the negative sign. 10 raised to negative 3. But, pwede naman siyang gawin mong 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to positive 9 nanometer or 1 kilometer is equal to 10 raised to positive 3 meter. So, wag po kayong malilito dyan. Okay, magkaiba ko. Titingnan nyo kung nasan ba, sino ang mas malaki sa dalawang units or sa dalawang quantity. Okay, so this time we are going to use this given. Okay, so since we are now finding the equivalent for nanometer and kilometer, we have 55 nanometer times, okay, we have 10 raised to negative 9 meter over 1 nanometer. Okay, times, we have 10 raised to negative 3 kilometer over 1 meter. So, kailangan nating mag-cancelled out ng unit of measurement kapag po yung isa nasa numerator and yung isa nasa denominator. Okay, kasi hindi pwedeng magka-cancelled out tayo ng numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. Bakit dito nagka-cancelled out? Kasi kapag itong dalawa, nanometer times meter is nanometer times meter ang sagot. Pero but nanometer divided by nanometer, it is equal to 1 and no need to write 1. Okay, so better to cancel na lang. Okay, ngayon, we are to cancel out these units of measurement. Okay, so we have 55 times 10 raised to negative 9 times 10 raised to negative 3 kilometer na lang ho yung natira natin na units of measurement. Okay, 55 times 10. Okay, so meron tayong rules sa scientific notation na kapag naka-multiplication ng operation, we are going to add the exponent. Okay, so negative 9 plus negative 3. Kasi ito yung exponent niya and naka-multiplication yung operation na ginamit natin. Okay, so we have 55 times 10 raised to negative 9 plus negative 3 kilometer. Okay. Okay, so hindi pa tayo tapos. We have 55 times 10, negative 9 plus negative 3, rules of integers, having the same sign, you are going to add, then copy the sign. Okay, the common sign, negative 9 plus negative 3, we have negative 12 kilometer. Okay, so sa scientific notation, dapat naka-standard form siya, di ba? Yung diniscuss natin ngayon. Ngayon, 55 is not the standard form for scientific notation. Okay, so we have to move one decimal place to the left. Okay, from right to left. Okay, we have 5.5 times 10. What about the exponent? Of course, magbabago din yung exponent. Kapag nag-move tayo ng isang decimal place sa left side, mag-a-add tayo dito. Okay, plus 1. Plus 1 kasi isang beses lang tayong nag-move. Okay, so we have 5.5 times 10 raised to negative 12 plus 1, we have negative 11. Okay, we have kilometer. And this will be your final answer, meaning to say, 55 nanometer is equal to 5.5 times 10 raised to negative 11 kilometer. Okay, so it is easy as like that.
Okay, to sum up, ayan po siya. Okay, so yan yung magiging kinalabasan niya. Okay, so if you can't understand the video, ganyan po siya. So we have the given, so minultiply then, same process lang din po siya. Okay, so this is the representation for that problem. Okay, to sum up, again, units are used to express the quantity. In conversion the units, it is need to use the conversion table or the metric system. So those prefixes are very important, especially in general chemistry kasi mostly class sa computations natin, marami tayong i-convert to another unit. So, dapat memorize nyo yung prefixes natin, di ba? Kaya nga ginawa ko na siyang kanta para mas madali nyo siyang ma-familiarize. Okay. Okay, thank you for your attention, my dear STEMians. Please address your questions and other concerns during our consultation periods. See you in our next video. Thank you.